Good morning. This is, what day is it? It's Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday the 15th. This is the Automotive State of the Union. I'm Paul J. Daly. It's Kyle Mountsier. We're talking about Ford's EV ramp up, Mitsubishi opening a gallery, and ChatGPT remembering that people like to be supported.
We got some hometown vibes.
What do you mean?
Today? We got some hometown vibes. Did you notice that?
No.
The second story?
Oh, I didn't notice that yet.
You missed it. Yeah, well, you don't. Okay,
hometown for you. I
exactly. I guess it's fair. Like, there's
like, do we get to talk about the Eagles today? That's all I wake up thinking about now. Oh my gosh! Let me tell you.
It's about to be. Oh, it's over. We're gonna have to talk about the Eagles every Monday.
It's not about to be. We're here. Saquon's playing this weekend. It's happening.
Just tell everybody. If you're listening, just don't worry about Mondays. The first 3 minutes, Paul's going to talk about the Eagles.
No, not exclusively. I'll also talk about the teams we beat.
Yeah.
No, don't judge me. I grew up there. I have no choice.
He'll say you might heard some explicitives around Dallas.
Yeah, you won't need to figure out who won or who lost. You can just tell by my general countenance what happened over the weekend. But look, we are about to enter the third Friday, Saturday, Sunday of a 5 Saturday, Sunday, Monday month. That means we got 3 left, 3 full weekends left.
It's like hump day in the month. You know,
man, what a great month this is going to be. It's already
a great month.
We do have an upcoming ASOTU Edge webinar coming up next week with our friends at Widewell. We're going to be talking about, appropriately, the 2025 halftime report, state of dealer reputation with Matt Murray. Go to asotu.com. Just sign up for this webinar because the data is great. We've already seen a little bit of it, and I'm going to be talking about reputation, who's up, who's down, what you can do in the second half of the year to either fix some problems or maybe gain some market share is the more fun way to look at it. In my opinion.
You go. Gain some market share.
So go sign up for that. Make sure you're all set. So next week, you don't have to think about it, worry about it. You'll just get the reminder and you'll just drop in on the live stream or get the recording and it'll be all good. All right, let's talk about some news.
Let's go.
Meet the man behind Ford's push for affordable EVs. His name is Doug Field. He's their EV chief and channeling his inner Elon Musk by leaning on hardcore engineering. That's Elon's thing, hardcore, right?
Yeah.
Radical manufacturing changes and first principles. His career basically spans some of the most ambitious mobility projects of the last 20 years. Segway, that was a major deal when that came out, right? Tesla's Model 3 and Apple's secretive car program. What was it, Project Titan? So he's been around. He's applying these first principles thinking by cutting battery size, body weight, and part count by 20% while keeping Mustang-like acceleration. We haven't told him what we think about the name Mustang in an EV, but that's fine. Basically, he says physics isn't proprietary, meaning that the best part is no part, like very Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
Let's think about physics.
Very much.
Let's think about how to not include things in this car instead of how we can include more. And he's admitting that century-old company being Ford, changing that isn't easy. He said, doing something new at an established company requires overcoming inertia. I came in with slightly unrealistic expectations of how quickly things could be changed, but that's an industry thing, not just a Ford thing.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that was good, man. He's strong.
That cuts. I mean, here's the thing. Kudos to Ford for bringing in a guy like this, someone that has been on the cutting edge of new technology, of specifically hardware as it matches software. Obviously, being a part of Tesla, being a part of Apple. This is always the pain, though, right? When someone innovative, someone forward thinking that's been a part of these programs that is on the cutting edge, going to a bit of a legacy system and trying how to fit, figuring out how to move a big ship quickly it is a hard thing. You see that across the industry when it comes to retail, when you bring in a new operator, bring in a new executive that's trying to move the ship, maybe of a team that's been doing things the same way. I think there's 2 things for me in this story. Like, hey, Ford's probably going to find some advances quicker than some of the other legacy automakers because they're bringing in people like this. Yep. But the other thing, if you're a retail dealer or you're an industry partner and you're looking at this story going, hey, there's someone that's coming in from the bleeding edge of technology saying it's hard to move. Don't get yourself caught up as a company that feels like that to anyone.
Man, I mean, every industry, the more established they are, the harder it is to turn. So automotive has been around, right? Like definitely there's the disadvantages of the new technology because you have all of these other things. I wouldn't even call it, I mean, some of it could be considered legacy baggage, but a lot of it is just like other operations, other verticals, other things that are running that are, feeding the furnace to do the new development. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do. Ford's been talking so much about these low cost EVs, this new smaller truck, the improvement in, I guess, can we call it an improvement in profitability? We can't. We can say a reduction in the amount of money they're losing per
They're
EV.
losing, yes.
Yeah. That sounds like a real spin. We've improved profitability by 50%. It's like, well, I guess. Yeah.
Okay,
No, we just heard that they've cut the loss per EV from $44,000 to $22,000 in a quarter.
Big deal.
So, I mean, that's the path to zero. Once they get to zero, it's going to be a big party over there at Ford.
Big old parties.
I know. Speaking of big old parties.
Stop. Segway.
Kind of, I guess. It was a weak segue. Mitsubishi will open its first U.S. gallery dealership in Antioch, Tennessee by Q1 2026, blending a luxury style retail experience with mass market appeal as part of it's called the Momentum 2030 growth plan. Located in Century Farms mixed-use development, the store is going to be designed for browsing with a no-pressure open format showroom more common in luxury brands. Sounds like a Tesla store. Instead of traditional lot packed with vehicles, the gallery is going to store inventory offsite at a partner dealer, City Auto Mitsubishi, and then bring in vehicles for customers as it progresses toward a purchase. So basically, they're going to be trained brand specialists from the partner dealer, going to be staffing the store to walk people through from discovery through final paperwork, focusing on experience rather than volume. CEO Mark Chaffin says Mitsubishi is, quote, underrepresented in the U.S., aiming to grow from 1/3 to over half of new car markets by 2030. And he also said the gallery dealership program is key to introducing customers to our vehicles in a welcoming, surprise, and delight kind of way.
Yeah. Here's the thing. A few things. One, Antioch is like maybe 20 minutes from me.
Yep.
This specific place, I know exactly where it's at. We frequent it. Century Farms is this beautiful, like very planned development. There's retail and food and beverage, and then like a bunch of apartment homes and also condos right there. A very like mixed use, like walkability type place.
Yep.
And it's full of like mid to high end stores that like people love to just go and be around this area. It's suburban. And I know this team at City Auto, and they're very forward thinking. They actually started as a used car operation that was kind of like CarMax-esque, but for a local area. And then have moved into franchise sales. And so the City Auto Mitsubishi, like they've got a great team over there. They think progressively. I know some consultants that have worked with them on their BDC operations. And so they think about like, how do we promote team?
Dude, it sounds like you're very optimistic on this whole experience.
I'm super optimistic about it. And you and I have been arguing for like this more pop-up shop mentality. And I think seating something inside, there's no other automaker that's gone inside the Century Farms mixed-use development.
Yep.
I think that they're going to get a lot of visibility. And Mitsubishi's been changing their game when it comes to their products. So I think that people are going to be excited about something like this coming. Kudos to Mitsubishi for thinking outside the box here.
I wonder if, so this sounds to me that the OEM's paying for the space.
Yep. Yeah. And it's a partnership.
And the dealership is staffing it.
Yep.
I wonder if there's any money changing hands there. We'll follow this. We'll follow it. I think it's going to work. I think Mitsubishi is kind of like that challenger brand that's like, okay, you know what I mean? Looking for some market share. And display is so important to how retail functions. You know what I mean? You put a less expensive watch in a super nice box, and all of a sudden the watch feels better.
Yep.
And so I think when you put a Mitsubishi in a nice area, it's going to present in the best way possible. And I think people, their perceptions, they're already in a happy mindset and a shopping and a retail mindset. I think this is going to be a win. If the dealership can deliver on experience, I think it's going to be success.
You know what? I'm going to reach out to City Auto. We're going to be there when it
Do it.
We're going to be there when it opens.
Great idea. If we, like you and me?
Yeah. We're going to do it.
I'm on my way. On my way.
Let's
already.
go.
Speaking of let's go. Stop. On my button.
Segway.
Time.
OpenAI is responding to a bunch of backlash over ChatGPT's 5's cooler tone. So they've brought back GPT-4o for Plus subscribers, promising to make GPT-5 warmer over time. CEO Sam Altman said many miss GPT-4o's overly agreeable yes man style. For some, it was the only real encouragement they'd ever received. They said GPT-5 introduces cynic, robot listener, and nerd personalities with each with adjustable tones. So they've kind of like taken that grok ideology of like, hey, we're going to give you these personalities that you can have. The 4o style earlier was criticized as being sycophanty, and making a lot of like gushing energy around like the prompts or the responses or things like that. Altman says some users found the 4o life-changing, saying, "Please, can I have it back? I've never had anyone in my life be supportive of me." Paul, we got problems in this.
Oh, we got other problems. Yeah. So here's, I know exactly. Everybody who's used GPT 4.0 knows what they understand. You're like, I want some pizza for lunch. It's like, what an amazing idea. It is unusual to find someone as committed to nutrition as you are, right? It's like, that's how it kind of operated. And to the point where it makes you actually feel like your ideas are good, but they're not good. Right. So I actually appreciate GPT-5's cooler tone.
It's more to the gut. It's just straight up.
And maybe because we're business people, maybe because like we have emotional support systems. So actually every time I watch GPT typing out a response that's like encouraging my thought or, supporting me, I'm like, come on, get to
the point.
Tell it not to do that. But I can understand why other people would want the other thing, right? Because they're using it in a regular. My wife uses GPT and she really does enjoy, I think, great. That's a great idea.
Let's work through that. Yeah, exactly.
And it is definitely much more personal. I think the business users have no problem with this. I think the casual users, may miss it more. But I definitely think the new users they need to be onboarded in the nice, cushy way. I think you're going to get a lot more.
Right. I think get a lot more onboarding of maybe there's like this transition from like, you get onboarded into something and then you get the more resilient, resolved persona. Be interesting to see.
I know, but whatever it is, I know our position on ChatGPT and AI tools in general. If you're not using them, need to start using them today. And if you are using them today, use it for something new today. Because the people who adopt this technology first are going to be the ones that grab market share, have more efficient systems, and frankly, like attract more like younger workforce folks who want to come work for you.
That's right.
Because they're hearing everywhere that AI is crushing jobs. They're hearing everywhere that maybe their skill set will be obsolete. And if you're a company who's like, you know what, we use AI a lot.
Come on in.
And come on in. You're going to be the best at using it because you work here.
What a career growth.
I know, dude. We did get 1,400 applicants for our last open positions.
Done.
Just saying. Look.
Many people.
Weekend time, third weekend of 5 weekends. Go out there and make it happen and take a little something that you learned this week, apply it over the weekend. Let us know how it worked, and we'll maybe even share it on the show. We'll see you tomorrow.